Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. I hope you're all feeling fantastic. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Capricorn, let's get straight into it. I always say this, that your time is valuable. It's very true. I still want to honor it every single week. So let's jump straight into it. But I do want to, hang on, let me clear the deck first. The topic that I was kind of guided to do was of who's coming towards you, but more of what are they bringing in the near future. So this definitely could be within the next 3 months. So it definitely could happen in January, February, March, the most April. But I really wanted to just kind of be a bit generous with the time. So the near future is within the next 3 months, Capricorn. Who's coming towards you? What are they bringing? And anything else that you should know about for the collective watching this in terms of your personal romantic love life. So let's get into it. Let's do a really good hard shuffle here for you. And I do apologize, Capricorn, if you do hear like this whirring sound in the background. It's just the fan. It is summer here in Australia and it is absolutely boiling. I'm absolutely melting. I'm not really a summer person. I'm more of an autumn winter person. So it's going to be 40 degrees, I think, tomorrow. So we are melting here. So I have to have the fan on in the background. So just try your best to ignore it. And also Capricorn, if you do like this reading, if it resonates with you, if it speaks certain volumes, it's like, that actually does sound like my story. I do invite you to check out your optional extended reading. And the link to your extended reading is in the description box below, Capricorn. It is the first link underneath all the yellow stars. I have clearly labeled it with capital letters, linked to your extended reading. And the purpose of that extended reading, for those that are new to my channel, is that I focus 100% on your person and only from their perspective. I dive a lot more deeper into their true thoughts, feelings, hopes, fears, wishes, actions, and what they hope to achieve as an outcome with you, Capricorn. So that's a really effective way to have a peek over the fence. So we're having like two sides here, and we're just kind of getting even more insight there as well. All right, here we go. They're saying two more. Oh, that was too much. Last one. All right, for my lovely Capricorns, for the next 3 months, who's coming towards you? What energies are they bringing? And anything else you should know for your personal romantic love life. What is underneath the deck? What do we have? Oh, this is nice. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. That's ruled by Virgo. Of course, your person can be any star sign, but what I like is that already I'm picking up several messages. This could be someone that you are admiring or probably have already connected to some level, perhaps connected through your studies, your finances, employment, maybe see them at work, for example. And you're like, oh, it may take a lot of work. Can we actually do this? It's a really positive card though. Now, regardless of who's coming towards you and how you meet them though, this is showing that it's actually worth putting the hard work and the effort because it's going to pay off. Because when this rolls over, we get the 9, which is even more abundant. We get the 10, we get the ace when it rolls over though. So it's almost like perhaps you're seeing that with this person, it's going to take some work. This could even be meeting in the middle. The work could be learning to trust again. So you know what it means when you think, if I go back into a relationship, it's going to require work. But what type of work? Look, Page of Cups. Interesting. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, there might be an age difference here, or there's probably already children involved within this connection here as well. Like maybe you have children, they have children with someone else here, for example. The Page of Cups is pretty much coming also with an apology, which I find, very, what are they going to apologize here about? For example, sorry that I took so long to approach you. I was working up my courage here to face you. Sorry that, even if you went your separate ways, sorry that it took me so long to come back here. But these are usually messages that are fueled by love. They are backed by emotions. They've been thinking a lot. I like seeing the Hermit Virgo energy. The reason why I like seeing it, it's a wise sage. And this is someone that I feel like both of you have kind of really gone within now. And I'm seeing that at the moment, you're not really talking to each other. You've both pulled back your energies here. And there's been some big spiritual lessons, spiritual awakenings here as well. It's almost like massive lessons have propelled you, like as in light years ahead. That's what I'm trying to say here. But both of you are looking within now, doing a lot of soul searching. What is it that I want? And I honestly feel here, Capricorn, that your person is going to reach out to you before you reach out to them, though. And what I like, there's something here. I'm wondering why they're apologizing. So this almost feels to me is that you had a connection with this person. It's like you were almost there, but then something happened. Or else why would they be apologizing, though? They've been thinking long and hard about you. 9 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. I think this person bailed out, didn't they? Yeah, and now they're realizing what they lost, because we have the 9 of Swords, Gemini energy. 9 of Swords is the card of massive guilt here. It's like guilt seeks punishment, where your person now, especially at night, is feeling quite lonely. It's often linked to anxiety, depression here, and where they say guilt seeks punishment. But I feel what's happening here is that with that 7 of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. I think they're realizing now what they had, because they want to reinvest in this. That is very interesting, isn't it? They want to plant the seed now. I think in the past, they weren't sure. They were thinking, oh, I don't know if I want this. Perhaps they were not ready. Perhaps they were not in the right mind frame. And now that you're not talking, I feel like it's catching up to them. So, yeah, we've got the Knight of Cups again. Well, again, I'm saying the Page and the Knight of Cups. We've got an apology, some form of reconciliation here. This is interesting, though. I want to get to your main reading. Let me see. 10 of Wands. Okay. Wow. Sagittarius energy. The 10 of Wands is known as the most stressful card. There's probably nothing more stressful than the 10 of Wands. And honestly, I feel to get to this point, because all 10s represent the end of a cycle, I'm very inclined to say that your person is not stressed, but overly stressed and burdened about their past actions or their lack of actions and approaching you now. It's almost like the more time has passed, the more scared they are. That's the thing. All right. Yeah. The Death card. Scorpio energy. I like seeing the Death card because that's also the death of the ego, the death of, the death of doing old things, like old attitudes, old way of doing things, old feelings must kind of perish. It never means physical death. It also actually means rebirth. It's almost like they feel like they have no right to ask you for this. Like they really want to say, hey, Capricorn, can we give this another try? I feel like they bailed out when things were just about to get good. It's like you were almost at the finish line, they disappeared. And then they ended this. So yeah, the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo and Sag. They want to give you good news. They're crossing their fingers that you're going to perceive their presence or, their kind of input or whatever they want to propose to you as good news, though. And they're definitely trying to find creative ways to reach out to you. They don't want to trigger you. They just want to kind of, they're crossing their fingers here that, it's like they want to get really excited about this. They're very scared, but they hope that you're going to ease their stress by saying, oh my God, I'm so happy that you reached out to me. That's the thing. The Hermit really shows that both of you have really grown up. So you may see this person quite differently. Their intentions is Temperance. That's actually really good. More Sagittarius energy. It's the ultimate card for healing. And it's about taking it slow. And it's the intentions that they need to return with peace, balance, and harmony. We got the angel there slowly dipping her feet into the water. There's nothing impulsive or rushed about this card. And she's pouring 1 cup of emotions or love equally from 1 cup to another here. So it is your person's desire that they do want to heal this. I think you're just questioning, though, can it be healed, or is it worth it? Because I know that you want this year to be different, and I do applaud you for that. What is the beating heart of your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. Very strong Virgo energy, but I feel this will definitely impact you in a positive way because we also have Taurus and Capricorn. This is a passage of time. I think the last time you saw this person, or you even spoke about, that hot topic of being together, I think it's been a while. It's been a really long time already. It shows a passage of time. And I think you've known this person for a very long time. For some of you, it feels like it's been, years and years, for example. Either regardless of how long you've known them, what I really like here is that I feel like they're mustering up their courage because this time they want to offer you something very practical, very grounded. They want you to see them. It's like, oh, crossing my fingers. They want you to see them as someone very loyal, very grounded now, that they're coming back with something very, how could I say this, promising, something of value, something that will make you think, okay, what if maybe I actually listened to this person? Let's see, what are they going to do? 8 of Wands. Interesting. Sagittarius energy. Some of you may be in a long distance connection. For example, literally it could be interstate or it could be overseas. But regardless here of location and geography here, this is the second fastest card in the entire deck. This actually shows quick, rapid movements, and it means Cupid's arrow love messages where, they call you, got, incoming, outgoing. There's a lot of messages. And I always say this in a very lighthearted manner that if you do want to hear from your person, to not forget to charge your phone. I think you're going to receive them well though. I mean, I'm not seeing any cups where you're just going to, put the red carpet for them and just hug them and say all is forgiven. But I'm seeing that there is in other words, I think you're going to be happy to hear from this person. There's a lot of movement here and it's all directed toward you, Capricorn. What else do we have is the High Priestess. Under hopes, fears and wishes, Pisces energy. Wow. Definitely connecting here at a soul level. You might say that your imagination, it's wishful thinking, but no, we are definitely connecting here at a soul level. I'm seeing that there definitely could be some kind of soulmate past life connection here, but this is my quiet card where you really don't have to do much, Capricorn. And that's actually nice. And this is also my quiet card here as well, where this is a time for the next 3 months to allow things to actually come to you. You don't really have to kind of lift a finger. It's about, secrets, mysteries, important conversations that haven't happened. Everything that's hidden is all going to be revealed to you. But your person is very stressed about it. It's going to provide healing and clarity here. And I feel it's almost like they want to also come clean, but they're moving very excruciatingly slow towards you, I can see here. But I feel almost that, I think what's nervous is that you probably appear a bit as a closed book, so they don't know how you're going to receive it. So they can only cross their fingers here. But yeah, I feel it's like this person bailed. I keep hearing that. And I feel like they want to tell you the truth of why they bailed. And as soon as they did, it was instant regret. It's like, what have I done? What on earth have I done? Let's talk about the near future. Wow, you got the World. In the near future, we have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. I mean, your person could be any star sign, but this shows the end. And we got the Death card, which shows ending. It's like, this is like the graduation card. It's pat yourself on the back, Capricorn, you and your person. It is successful. You could say graduations. Both of you have learned massive lessons. That's why we've got the Hermit there. It's double confirming it. Having the World is considered a very, very lucky, a very good omen to have it, especially in your near future, because where there is an ending, there is what? A brand new start here. And it's the World. It's the last card of the major arcana, because that rolls over to the Fool. It's brand new adventures. It's going for it, against all odds here. So this is really good. It's fantastic. What do we have also in the outcome? Wow, Four of Wands. Against all odds, despite all odds, Aries energy, we have solid reconciliation here. This shows a deep twin flame message. And how do you know? It can be very intense. It's like when when you miss each other, you really miss each other. For example, there could have been the runner of the chaser here in the past. So this is all about commitment. This could also be about marriage here as well. Whatever the circumstances, this could even be, we're talking about moving back in together or moving in together. I'm seeing also a change of job, a change of address here as well. Could be renting, purchasing a new home. But these news that are coming towards you, that's why I feel like you're going to receive it very well, is about reconciling with you. But they do need, they know, that's probably why they know it's going to be a lot of work to replant that seed, excuse me, to apologize about why they bailed out so quickly. That is interesting. They bailed out. I think when things were just about to get really good. Excuse me, sorry, I'll just have some water. I don't want to cough into the microphone. Yeah, I kind of feel that things were going amazing. They were going great. And then poof, they just disappeared. You're like, well, I'm not chasing you. That's what I love about you, Capricorn. Doesn't mean it hurts any less, but you've got very good, strong morals and ethics here. But something's catching up to your person. No, there's a lot of shuffling here, but I only stop when my spirit team tell me to stop, just so we get the right cards here for you as well. Last one. All right, let's just get to it. I have a feeling this is definitely going to happen a lot earlier. Like, when I say within 3 months, this could happen in a month and a half, could happen in 2 months, could happen next month, for example. Only because we have the Eight of Wands. That's a very, how can I say? Because I always feel like I'm getting anxiety in the upper chest, like you run out of breath. I feel like this is going to happen really soon. So 3 more, 2 more. Oh, all right. That's a sign that we're nearing the ending of the shuffling. 2 more. Last one. All right, here we go. I just think your person was just, something happened. I think they were feeling a bit off, a bit confused. So, well, there we go. I said confused. We've got the 7 of Cups. Scorpio energy. That's just feeling a bit of emotional confusion, a bit overwhelmed. Perhaps your person had other options already there before you came along. And, you know, some of the options or opportunities were to be single, to travel, go back to the ex, this, and this. So, you know, I think that their return could cause you just a little bit of emotional confusion. It's like, I kind of resounded in the fact you left, I was going to move on, and now you're back here. So yeah, they're definitely projecting a lot into the future. You know, you might catch yourself thinking, what would life look like with this person if we were together? Oh yeah, something's happening. We've got Judgment. Scorpio energy. Now, usually when we see Judgment, it will speed up the pace of the rest of the cards. So the fact that we got this card, the 8 of Wands and Judgment, that's already telling me that things are going to happen sooner rather than later because you are ready, you are prepared. Both of you have learned massive lessons here as well. So this is spiritual awakenings. I think that your person here, they did a very poor decision and they were not even sure about it. And then when the dust settled, they were stuck in that 9 of Swords energy thinking, I made the wrong decision. Then they felt like, I don't have no right to come back. I have no right because I've kind of proved to Capricorn that I don't care about them when they actually do. So the Judgment is all about spiritual awakenings here. Massive awakenings, epiphanies, like looking at something now in its raw state thinking, I shouldn't have not done that. I did it and I feel like they don't even know why they did it, why they left, why they even ghosted you, for example. And that just left you feeling terrible. But this is the card of resurrection, of bringing something back to life. And they want to give you the Ace of Pentacles. There we go. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They want a solid new beginning with you. If anything, within this year of 2023, we're still in January, of course, I think they want something more with you. This could literally jump, for those that do want to get married, this could jump to an engagement then marriage. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy followed by the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's interesting though, because this is like for your person, it's all limbo. Everything's all up in the air right now. And they're very uncertain about how are you going to respond because they're going to give you clarity. They're going to tell you the truth as why they just poof, they disappeared. Why they bailed out when things were going so great though. Yeah, this is literally cutting through past illusions, past pain, getting rid of that 9 of Swords, all that guilt here, any secrets, any mystery here. It provides you with a lot of closure here as well. And that's going to be, you know, there's a level of self-sacrifice that they're going to have to do here, which is kind of face the music, get past their fears, stand up, dust themselves off and actually communicate with you, which I see that we'll be doing. Let's talk about, so that's 10 of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles again. So you've got it twice already. So I feel here is that perhaps both of you are afraid now of kind of taking this too fast. I think it's almost like whatever damage happened in the past, it's like, let's take this slow now. Let's take this really slow. So whatever happens, no one gets hurt here as well. I see that you're almost going to welcome this person, but very slow, like at a snail pace. And I think that's actually really smart. I would do the same. I wouldn't just leave the door open for this person or anyone just to come rushing in. So let's talk about the Death card, 4 of Wands again, see? So now I'm starting to believe that both of you are mirroring each other to a certain degree. Not 100% though, but you see the Death card is the end of a situation. It's rebirth, and that is a very slow reconciliation, taking your time, be very cautious, being very careful about this. It's a wonderful card of celebration. In fact, both these cards, 4 of Wands and the World, represent celebration by what? Taking it very slow, one day at a time. Let's talk about the Page of Wands is the 2 of Wands, Aries energy. They're definitely going to be reaching out before you. If you've had this inclination, I'd like to reach out, or you know, maybe if I were to reach out, would they respond? I feel like they're going to beat you to it. This is your person stepping into the unknown. All the 2s are about decisions and choices, whereas this one is that they know what they need to do. This is like, it's a no-brainer. There's no confusion. They know what they need to do. They'll be reaching out first to you. They'll be taking that first step of reaching out, and they're just crossing their fingers that you're going to receive this well, that you're going to be happy by, you know, hearing their voice, for example. Let's talk about Temperance. Yep, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, there you are. Could be a Virgo or Taurus, but yeah, this is gonna, I think here what they want to do, These are really slow cards. I actually like this. I'm not seeing yet any kind of like boss energy. I'm not seeing any kings or queens. You know, the reason why is because we've got very slow energy here. It's like they don't want to trigger you because you can leave them just as they left you. They know that. So they're skating on very thin ice. This is face-to-face communication. They want to see you face-to-face. I am again picking up for some of you, there could definitely be some kind of age difference where maybe you or they have children. Whatever the case is here, they do want to offer you, whatever they want to offer you. This time it's like, how can I convince Capricorn that this time I'm serious about it? Because, you know, with all these pentacles, it's something grounded, it's something stable, it's something solid. Let's talk again about the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful is the Lovers. In your beating heart of the reading, this card will affect all the other cards. We can already see here, because this card will affect, as I said, because it's kind of connected to all the other cards, this is about choices. They're making choices here to give you romantic messages here. Having, again, you know, the chance to start fresh, making a decision from the heart here. And they know what they need to do because they love you, because there's so much feelings. They know they need to tell you the truth. And they can't help but feel this connection, this pull towards you. So Capricorn, if you are, when this does happen, because we can say, I'm going to take them back. When it happens though, when it's like crunch time, we may feel a bit different. So I see here that you are going to take it slow. Even if it's snail pace, I think you have to do what feels more comfortable, more secure for you. But, you know, your collective, you know, for the collective, your spirit team is saying here to make a decision from your heart, not from the head. That's your higher self. That's your soul. And I see here it can actually be, you know, mutual love. There's mutual respect, making the choice of starting fresh together. Wow. Okay. I understand people can make mistakes in the past though. But I understand why it's almost like you're keeping them at an arm's length. It's like we're taking this very slow. I think that's very smart. What else are these messages about? I'm very curious because clearly they will be reaching out, but what primarily, what are they about? The ending, Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, yep. They know here, they did the dirty on you. They know that. And that's what some of the messages are about. Can we talk about the ending? That's what it is. They know here to some degree that they betrayed you, that they kind of cheated you, in other words. They may have even cheated on you for some of you. That's not for all of you. I'm not really picking that up though for a lot of you. It is about loss, endings, separation, divorce here. Just painful endings here that honestly, it just, we feel like we hit rock bottom here. That's the first thing they want to talk to you about. No wonder they're very stressed. I got that 10 of Wands. They want to tell you the truth here because I just, you know, it almost doesn't make sense, doesn't it? When things are going great, it's like they just disappeared and you're like, did I say something? Did I do something? Now you know that it wasn't you. There was something here they perhaps were hiding. Maybe they weren't even ready. They shouldn't have just told you the truth. The High Priestess is clarified by the 7 of Wands. That is Leo energy here. So yeah, they're really afraid here that the only thing they're going to be faced with is like a brick wall. That you're going to be closed off, that you're going to judge them very harshly here. And that's the thing, you know what, Capricorn, you've got every right to, especially after what they did. But I don't see here that you're going to be angry, you're going to fight them. I'm not seeing that. If anything, I think that what would help you sleep at night is just probably getting a bit more clarity, closure, or even insight into what happened. And, you know, for this now, they're seeing that this is something that's worth fighting for. I would like to fight for this. I want to show Capricorn that I'm going to step up, be assertive, and fight for this. And they hope, crossing their fingers, that you are going to see it by stepping first, reaching out to you first. Let's talk about the world. Is you. Wow, there we go. In the near future is you, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Wow, you're pretty much all they think about. And I think they're very good actors. You'd probably be thinking, no, they're not. They're thinking of someone else. They're probably with someone else. The cards do not lie. I can see here that there's equal amounts of love and passion towards you. There could be obsession here as well, where, you know, it's almost like the only thing they're thinking about is you. Where sometimes it's borderline toxic. It's like, you know, the temperance tells us everything in moderation here as well. So, and what I really like here as well, that if your person, for example, was dealing with something toxic, either within them or with someone else, the World card is saying that's coming to an end. Closure. That's a really good combination. This is the end. No more of anything toxic. If your person was over drinking, gambling, we're probably seeking help, for example. It could even be just like overeating, shopping and all that. Whatever it is their shadow side. And also, if it's been affecting you a lot, the World card is promising this is the end. The worst of the worst is behind you. but pretty much they want to fight for you. It's the only thing they're thinking about. I can already see that. The Four of Wands is clarified by the beautiful Page of Cups. Sincere apologies coming your way, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Second time we're seeing it. I feel like that's probably the only thing you wanted to hear was I'm sorry, followed by I did it because of A, B, C, and D. Yeah, because I think here what you're recognizing also is that it's what they did was very immature as well. There were so many ways to handle it, but this is the thing. What I like is that you got Judgment, you've got Hermit. That's really shown here that both of you have really grown up spiritually. It's not going to happen again though. So, and you're going to get your clarity with the Ace of Swords. This is really interesting, but I feel like you've been waiting, but you've been doing your life, you put one foot in front of the other, but there's a part of you, however small, has kind of been waiting for this person. And I feel like it's been for a very long time, more than a year, more than 2 years for some of you. In rare cases, even more than 3 years. It's because it stings that there was that lack of closure and your brain is trying to scramble for some form of closure because it wants to protect you, right? So I'm almost seeing that it's just out of the blue they reach you and you're like, whoa. And it's like, can we talk about this? Because they have certainly not, and you're coming out as yourself in the near future. And here they say, I want reconciliation. I'm sorry. Can we talk about this? So this, I feel like it's not like you're blindsided, but I feel like you're just going to be quite happy to hear from them. I think it's a nice surprise. But they do need to talk about the pink elephant in the room, about why they just left. They stopped investing in this when things were going great here as well. So this is where it's going to get very interesting, Capricorn, because I can already see, in the near future, they're going to be reaching out. And it's like, here I come. I want Capricorn. I don't want anyone else. So in the extended reading, I'll be using 4 different decks. And as a reminder, I will be doing that reading from their perspective only. I want to find out a lot more what's happening in their life. So we get to all the nitty and gritty, get to the grain of the situation here. I want to see what is happening on their end and why are they coming back now as well. And what about their outside environment? So I will see you on the other side, Capricorn. I'm going to jump straight into it. As a reminder, the link is below. It is the first one underneath all the yellow stars. You can rent it, you can purchase it, you can download it to your phone, to your computer, take screenshots, take notes. It is yours for life. You can do whatever you want with it. It's a very useful tool to have as things unfold and unravel for you. So I'm going to jump straight in. I thank you for joining me and I wish you the very, very best. Please take care, Capricorn. Bye.